Relationship abuse leaves no group untouched, and it is becoming increasingly common in teens. Tonight, teens themselves are taking a stand. News 3's David Douglas has more with our top story.
Let me give you a couple numbers here, Maria. 1 in 3 teens are abused in their dating relationships, verbally, emotionally, physically, and yes, sometimes sexually. While both boys and girls are victims, 80% of girls stay in relationships after the first incident of violence. So some local teens are creating a bright, bold message you can't miss.
We are painting windows to raise awareness for teen dating abuse.
Armed with acrylics, these Evansville teens are tackling a tough topic too few people talk about.
It's not a huge problem here, but then again, it's unknown around here because most people are silent.
Brooke Janes knows the numbers aren't in victims' favor, so she's painting numbers on a cell phone.
Dating abuse doesn't just have to be verbal. It can also be through technology, over Facebook, or through cell phones a lot of time with texting and calling constantly.
It's the second year these Evansville high school students, part of a group called Refuse to Bruise, have painted their message on windows along the city's main street.
There's so many kids that are in harmful relationships, especially verbally and emotional abuse.
Julie Hermanson is the program's coordinator.
We want them to start using their voice. When they see it, we want them to stop it. We want them to take that step, to take that stand.
A stand she hopes will become a stance for life.
If they realize that it's not appropriate behavior when they're younger, then they are more likely to form healthy relationships when they're adults.
I'm painting a puppet. It's supposed to symbolize the controlling behavior in an abusive relationship.
Today's activist artist group is made up of more guys than girls.
I think it's an important message that males know that they're not in charge of a female's life. They can make their own choices. They can be their own person.
Their painting isn't permanent, but they hope its impression will be.
It's just not right.
Some of the students wore shirts today saying, "When push comes to shove, it's no longer love." And that is a big part of their message, too. If something doesn't feel right, go with your gut and just get out.
It must be so impactful to have teens themselves, coming forward with this strong message.
Well, they say it gets a lot of talk in school when they do this. Some people don't really agree or say it's a dumb cause because they don't see it happening, but that's the point. You don't have to see it happening for it to be a problem.
All right. Thanks so much for that special report, David Douglas.